Morning champions, Chris here again, your personal trainer, and I'm back, and would you believe it's the middle of winter? Pretty much exactly the middle of winter. It's the winter solstice today, and in a sec I'm going to give you a hot tip on how to avoid the flu this winter, but for the members, got all the news. In fact, mostly reminders this week. If you want to know what the details about what's going on, click on the Google short link at the top of the description there, and a couple of reminders. Firstly, the body composition scan is on this Saturday. There's a few people have jumped on Facebook and said they're coming along. Please make sure that you register so I can give you a time, so I don't have everyone turning up at 10 to 8 and I've got to scan 1,000 people at 10 to 8. Not so great for logistics. The next thing is, if you've been thinking about doing the City to Bay, it's time to act pretty close. If you want to run a PB or any other sort of significant achievement, there's pretty much just over 6 weeks till we start our training package, which will be on the 6th of August. So by all means, you'd certainly make great gains doing just the 6 weeks. But if you want to prepare a little bit early, maybe now's the time to start to get out and go for a run every now and again, start to condition the legs a little bit. The other couple of things, again, click on the Google short link for all the details, but I'm placing an order for compression pants again soon. If I get 3 more orders, then I can provide you all with a 15% discount. Swap It Saturday continues. Thanks to Claire for the lemons last week, and don't forget, if you're coming along on Saturday, to bring along any fresh produce. We'll dump it in the basket. Or if you're coming along Friday, I'll certainly bring it along on Saturday. The check-in challenge continues. We're still maintaining our 94% average, so well done, champions. And then Spartan race and stadium stomp coming up again real soon. 9th of July for the stadium stomp, I think. And Spartan race a bit later on. Hey, John, regular viewer, I think you were on last week, weren't you, John? Give us a thumbs up or something to let us know what it's like over there. Look at this beautiful Adelaide weather we've got here today. So, as I said, middle of winter, pretty much. Yeah, look at that. Midday on the winter solstice, and yeah, pretty much middle of winter as far as the lunar calendar goes. Still got 10 weeks till spring, but I'm sure they'll fly by really fast. And if the weather stays like it has been, with actually beautiful winter so far, then yeah, be a fantastic time to be outdoors. Which leads me to my next point, what I said in the description, just talking about how to avoid the flu this winter. Probably one of the biggest tips is to get outside, and the reason why, a lot of people, there's this old wives' tale, if you want to use that word, that when you go and play outside and, you know, play in the puddles or whatever, as your mum used to tell you, you'd catch a cold if you got cold when you went outside. Totally untrue. In fact, the flu virus itself is passed on by droplets or air droplets, and the virus can't actually survive outside in cool air. The best place for it to survive is inside in warm, humid atmospheres. And what happens when it gets to winter? We shut the windows, turn on the heaters and stay inside. In the perfect environment for where the flu can grow and be passed on really easily. So that's the biggest tip. If you want to avoid the flu this winter, get outside, breathe in some fresh air, and especially if you're getting out in the cool times of the day, make sure you rug up, obviously, layer up and keep your body temperature up. But breathing in the cool air is also going to boost your immune system, so you can fight off the flu naturally, and then get into your green veggies obviously as well. So we've got a couple of people on live. Tom, hey, I think I was just chatting to you a short time ago, and Danny, also another one from Perth. So yeah, if you're still viewing, give us a thumbs up or something, or a comment. Let us know if you got an opinion on how to avoid the flu in winter, any other tips. And if you're not watching live, if you are watching later on, again, feel free to share the video around, or love to know what you think about ways to avoid the flu this winter. Just one that I mentioned is getting outside, breathing in some fresh air, and stay away from the virus. Oh, g'day Mary, nice to have you along. I think this is your first time catching us up on the news. Unfortunately, I've just about finished. In fact, I'm pretty much winding up. So feel free to watch again from the start to catch up on all the bits and pieces. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you all outdoors sometime real soon this winter. Have a good one on the downslide to spring. Yeehaw. See ya.